There is 7 elements that will help you get better advertising performance. I'm sure you already experienced it. You're advertising, you have a good product, you're making a great ROAS, and for no reason, your ROAS drops and you're making less money on Facebook ads. So I will explore with you today the different solutions that will lead you to a better performance. So first thing first, let's jump into it. For me, the biggest factor that will lead to your performance will be page score. There is something that no one knows about page score is the higher score you get, the better performance you get, the lower you get. Literally, if you're having a page that is at 5 score, you will get maybe something up to 50% better performance than someone that is having a score of 2. I don't know if you understand what I mean. 50% cheaper ads. It means that you literally have Facebook helping you scale to the moon and the competition cannot do anything. So if you're having a great score, it literally means that there is nothing that will stop you from scaling. So keep in mind, every one score you're losing, you're getting 10 or 15% performance less than if you had better. So if this interests you, I have another video where I dig in about feedback score. The second things that can lead a lot on your performance is red flags or shadow bans. There is something that's not known is all your assets in Facebook have a trust score and have internal score from Facebook itself. It means that according to how you used your assets, Facebook can decide to say, oh, this advertiser will like it, or this advertiser we don't like it. So how they will decide? It can be on how much ads are getting approved. It can be on how hard you scale. If you scale too fast, they're scared that some problem happened in your account and they will lower your score because they will consider that you're a risky advertiser. It can come from some risky behavior, like maybe you're traveling, maybe you did this, maybe you're doing that, or just how long you've been advertising, like an account that's been advertising for years, that is in good standing with Facebook, have way more trust, and then will get better performance. If you have the best account possible versus the worst one, there is at least a 30% difference on your performance just based on the internal flags, just based on your quality of your asset, the profile, the business manager, and ad account. So this is something big and a lot of people don't pay attention to it. And guys, I just told you 2 elements. Imagine there's another 5 other elements and all stacked together, they can change radically some performance. The next one is tracking. So what does it mean? Tracking is how Facebook will get the data from who buy or who didn't buy to eventually find you another buyer that can find other products, right? And usually since iOS 14, everyone's data is getting fucked up because, you know, everyone's using Apple and everyone is on mobile phone. And if there is no data, Facebook doesn't know who buys. And basically your ads are not performing well. And a lot of people are underestimating data because how you can expect the algorithm find you more clients if you're not giving him the data to know who are those clients. You're letting the algorithm being blind, so you cannot afford that. So what's the solution for this? There is a few tracking services that works. I will put the link in the description down below of website that I recommend, that it works amazing. You can accept something from 96 to 98% accuracy, where I see a lot of e-commerce people struggling with 70 or 80. And this is big. Like if you're having 20% data less, it means basically that you're having your performance 20% less because Facebook is blind. So he cannot optimize perfectly to find you the right clients. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to ask me some questions. The fourth one is your agency ad account. So the quality of your ad account is super important, and having agency ad account is very game changer because this is the ad account that use big agencies, big brand, and that are in direct relationship with Facebook, and that changes everything. Because if you have an account like that, you will get more trust, a bigger ability to spend, less problems. For example, if you spend a lot of money and you have a credit card issue with a classic ad account, this will drop a lot your trust with Facebook. But this cannot happen with agency ad account because you work with a trust relationship, you're sending the money in advance. This changes everything. If you want to know more about agency ad account, I have another video where I talk about that. So agency ad account can change literally the performances, like same 20 to 30%. So imagine all those data stacked up, it's mind blowing. The fifth element is the type of your page. Right now, since 2 years or something like that, Facebook been changing a lot of the page system. you have magic pages, profile pages, reinstated pages, agency pages. Well, it doesn't make any sense. There is more and more pages and we don't know which page is the right one or the wrong one, and this changes everything, because since Facebook is testing a lot of new pages, system, new experience pages and stuff, what happens is some pages are kind of glitched inside Facebook and nothing will work perfectly if you use those. So for this, I really recommend you to get in touch with our team, or to have one of our consultants checking your page so we can know what kind of page you're using and is it the right one or no. And if you feel like you're doing everything correctly, but there is something going on with your page, so we should explore that out, because having just a page that it's glitched in the eyes of Facebook, it's literally a 100% decrease in performance because it just doesn't work. Maybe you have the right product, you have everything right, and the problem is just that the page is glitched. You can see it sometimes, like if your score doesn't move, it can come from that. Strategy number 6, and I would say it's not on technical, it's more like on vision and how you run your ads, how you test, how you do all of that. So of course, if you want to get the best performance from your ad, you should test a lot of products and have a lot of creatives and have great landing pages. Well, that's a whole thing, of course, and I know that's your expertise. Maybe you're doing something wrong, and once you know it, it will change your way to advertise, your way to do your media buying, and will help you scale. So for this, I recommend you a lot masterminds, coaching, and going to big event like big e-com conferences to see what's going on maybe on your strategy. So like if you're doing very small orders, really be careful about that. If you're saying to me, okay, my performance is wrong, but you're doing at least 50, 100 orders a day, I say, okay, all the advices I give before, they're good for you. But if you're telling me, oh, I have problems with my performances and I'm making like 5 orders a day, I would tell you guys, have a look on your strategy, keep learning, coach yourself, get some help, because this is not a problem, a technical problem, this is a strategy problem. So you need to be aware of that, and yeah, don't get fucked by, oh, what's the next shiny object that will help me have the right performance if on the strategy it's already bad. So yeah, let me give you the 7th one. The bonus one, I would say, is your website optimization and your checkout optimization. So CRO is a big key on increasing performances, and sometimes without even realizing it, you may be using the wrong team. On Shopify, the checkout experience is a bit harder. Maybe you're selling in a country, or there is a specific payment processor, but you don't have access to it, or anything like that. So be really aware of those things, because a good CRO, it's again 20 to 30% on getting better performances, and sometimes there is just something going wrong on your sales page and it's just about fixing it. So again, I would recommend that if you have already a certain level. Don't do that if you are at the very, like you're doing like less than 5 orders a day. Don't focus on checkout and website optimization. I see a lot of people losing a lot of time creating websites, when actually what they need is just like testing more products, finding more winners, and just like being on a process mindset. So guys, I don't know if you realize, but if you put all those data together, we're talking about some things that can increase your performance, like double it, triple it, literally, if you put all the stuff together. And sometimes you're just like one step away to get this thing cleared. And if you're doing all those right, you're in the good position, and the only thing you need to do is focus on testing more. And if it's not the case, you should, okay, see which one should I work on. Is it the feedback score? Is it the flags? Is it the tracking? But everything has to be maximum score to get you the best from Facebook and help you get the maximum revenue. Guys, if you like videos like this, feel free to go check on our channel. We go very deep on blogs, and you will find everything you need to scale unlimited without having Facebook blogs. See you in the next one.